The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Farmers Bank and Capital Trust, Kentucky Utilities, Panel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
And welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report. First off, of course, I want to thank Doug Flynn, Rob Ullery for filling in for me last week as I battled that bronchitis. Gary Ball with William Warfield. That's right, he's the king of stream. If you watch the game on Prep Spin that we've done over the last couple of years, this is the guy who makes it look so good. Great having you hosting the show.
Man, I'll tell you what, I'm excited. We got an action-packed show today.
You know, first off, we got West Jessamine. All they did is win the state championship in soccer, and William, nobody knows West Jessamine better than William Warfield.
I tell you what, Coach Kevin Wright and his girls, 7 out of the last 10 years, Gary, they've been regional champs. They finally got the big one.
Got the big trophy, and we'll have that on set to prove it. Also, Lexington Catholic, the scholars, 3 of them have 4.0s. One of them has a 3.8. They'll probably be our boss someday. These young ladies are outstanding in the classroom, and of course, they were the state runner-up to West Jessamine.
That's right. An excellent season for Coach Terry Quigley and his Knights.
And also, we have another great Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week as we head down 27. I always love heading down 27. That's down in your neck of the woods, down there in Nicholasville.
That's right there. This is a Nicholasville-themed show.
That's right.
Like.
It sure is all about Nicholasville on this show today. Also, Jansen Merriman will be in from UK Sports Medicine. He's going to tell us about the Rice Principle. And we want to introduce a brand new intern, Elizabeth Lyons from Boyle County. She'll sit in with me on those Scholar Athletes, all that coming up. But William, you know we have the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. We call it game time here. It's Friday Night Lights, Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard. These highlights brought to you by P-Rats. Think outside that corporate black box.
LCA putting its undefeated record on the line against the Somerset team, which has been accustomed to playing on the road in the playoffs. The Jumpers haven't been at home since November of 2012 in the playoffs. The Eagles led the state in scoring at nearly 50 points tonight. Right before halftime, and the Eagles get on the board with a touchdown pass from Braden Miller to Ryan Stuckey. That made it 14-zip LCA, but the Briar Jumpers would come out hot after half, as Mason Reese picks up a third down here, and this would then set up the touchdown as Reese finds Jordan Doan, who runs it into the end zone to cut into that lead. However, LCA is rolling 47-14. And Scott County at home against Connor Cougars. The sign said, "Tell your girlfriends you'll be available next week." Since 1998, the Cards are 24-7 at the home in the playoffs. Cardinals' first drive down to the 1-yard line, and Jacob Burton punches it in from a yard out. Extra point was no good. It was 6-0 Scott County early in the second. This is Josh Davis. He faked the handoff and kept it himself, weaving his way through the Connor defense for the touchdown. That gave Scott County a 13-0 lead. The Connor boys are free for dates next week. Scott County advances 46-19.
And welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report, our team of the week, and what a team of the week it is. We're talking about the West Jessamine Lady Coach, Gary Ball, William Warfield, founder of Prep Spin. Coach Wright's with us. And Coach, first off, congratulations. I mean, I don't care what it is, what sport. It could be tiddlywinks, it could be checkers. Winning a state championship is daggone difficult than anything. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you having us.
And you and I talked on the phone prior to you coming doing this show, Coach. The juggernaut you ran through to win the state, my goodness. I mean, it's incredible the teams you had to beat to win the state crown.
Yes, sir. How do you eat an elephant? One bite, one bite at a time. And we talked about laser focus, staying in the moment. And, I mean, you look back on it and you see you got to go through Boyle County, you got to go through Notre Dame, you got to go through Sacred Heart, you got to go through Simon Kenton, and then you got to go through Lexington Catholic. I mean, there's not many people going to line up and say that's the path I want. But, you know, the football comparison I would give you is like all right, we're going to line up, and you know what? We get to play Jim McKee in Scott County this week.
Right.
And then if we can get by that, we got to play Trinity and the Shamrocks the next Friday. And then you get by that, and you get to play St. X Tigers the next Friday. And then you know what? If you can get by that, you can get Covington Catholic and Highlands the next 2 games. I mean, who lines up for that? But you know what can you control? You know, that's what's laid out for you. And I told the kids before we went into the state final game, I said, victorious Warriors win first, and then they go to war. Defeated Warriors go to war, and then they seek to win. Right. And to me, why be nervous? We were prepared. Yeah. I mean, we'd done it all, seen it all. Yeah. We played supposedly the toughest schedule on the planet. Yeah. And then, you know what? You just do the best you can. Yeah. But the thing is,
when preparation meets opportunity.
Exactly. But you know what? You can hope to win, or you can believe you can win. Right. And I really think that prior planning prevents poor performance, and that's what this was all about. And it was like, you know what? We can do it, and we have enough to do it, and we were prepared.
Coach, speaking of enough to do it, you got a great triple threat here in the studio today. What can you tell us about these 3 young ladies? Right.
Now, I'll talk about these 3 as well as Megan Burns, another one of our seniors, has been with us for her career, as well as Emma Skipworth, who blew her knee out in club ball and never had a chance to play. And she was an inspiration to all of us. Right. I mean, at every practice, always with a smile. I talked about it. You know what? You're getting to come to Christmas. You're watching everybody else open their presents, and you can't open your presents. And it's like, you know what? Just your attitude. It was our inspiration. It was kind of our battle cry, for Emma, and that was awesome. But my 3 seniors, as well as my other 2 seniors, I've had them since middle school for 7 years. It's gone just like a blink of an eye, and just these kids and their work ethic. I've never had to say, guys, y'all need to work hard. Yeah. It's just they just do that.
Let's hear from the 3 seniors. Anna, this was a very special team, as you know, being a member of that team. What brought this team together, in your estimation?
Well, at the very beginning of the season, we all had the same goal. We were all on the same page from the very start. Like, we wanted to win a state championship. So I really think that drove us really the whole season to, winning our district and then doing good in the regular season even, too, and then on to regions. And then we just knew we were ready by the time we got to the state tournament that we could beat all those teams. Yeah. So then we finally all had that same goal in mind, and we made it to the state finals.
Ela, how important was team bonding, and when did you all start to gel in the season?
Team bonding, it was a big part of our team. We did a lot of things. We went hiking, we ate at Joe Bologna's together, and we went on a trip to Tennessee for a soccer tournament, and I think that's when we really started bonding.
Tara, I got to ask you, as you stood on the field there at Bryan Station as a state champion soccer player, what things raced through your mind? I mean, it had to be just a plethora of things going on.
I think the only thing we could really think is that, we finally did it. Yeah. And since freshman year, we've all been saying, we're going to do it, we're going to win state before we get out of here. And it was just nice to know that our very last game, we finally did it.
Wow. Gives me goosebumps. It's unbelievable. It's awesome. I never won a state championship. I played high school sport, never won a state championship, anything. So I totally respect guys like yourself that win a state crown, because I know how tough it is.
Coach, this is why you coach high school sports, and the way you guys finished out the season,
for ladies like this.
Oh, it's just been a blessing. I mean, these kids, I mean, they deserve what they get, in my opinion. I mean, they put all the time and the effort in, and all the investment, and just quality kids, and they're going to do great things in the rest of their life.
Well, we're doing a new thing called the Prepspies, William and I. That's right. And I'm sure when we do the Prepspies, West Jessamine soccer is going to be a big part of that. Thank you, Coach.
Hey,
thank you very much, and thank you all for coming on the show. Congratulations for just a tremendous season.
Appreciate you.
That's the West Jessamine Lady Colts, state champions in soccer. We'll be back with more, including the scholars from Lexington Catholic. Welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report. We've been doing this show for 14 years. It's the most popular segment because what it does, it highlights young ladies and young men doing great things in the classroom. In this case, it's Lexington. By the way, we want to introduce our newest of interns, Elizabeth Lyons from Boyle County. Great to have you on the show. You'll do a fantastic job. Matter of fact, we recruited you to the show, so
yes.
We know you're going to do fine. So let's start with Austin, if you don't mind. Almost all of you have a 4.0. You have a 4.0 grade point average. You went to 2 finals in soccer consecutively. What were the expectations going into this season with all that hype from the nationally ranked team last year?
Well, I knew, and I think we all knew, that this team this year was going to be really different than our team last year because we had a ton of seniors leave, so we had to have a ton of younger people step up into their roles. So because of that, really the only expectations I had was that it was going to be a great year, and also that we had a lot of work to do to mesh together because it was such a different team that we really had to learn how to play all over again.
And Coach told me at one point this season the record wasn't really that spectacular, so you overcame that slow start too. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Casey, with the 4.0, you succeed in all phases of your life. So what really keeps you grounded?
Well, I would say that I keep myself grounded because I know there's a lot of areas in my life for improvement. Also, I would say my family and friends, coaches and teachers help to keep me grounded as well because they're constantly pushing me and challenging me to do my best on and off the field and in the classroom. And lastly, I'm the third of 4 children, so I'm sure everyone out there that has siblings definitely know that they constantly are keeping me in check and reminding me to stay grounded as well.
And Caroline, you also have a 4.0, so there's a lot of 4.0s on this stage here. And I did not have a 4.0. You probably have a 4.0. I didn't have a 4.0. But strong academics seem to carry over to the fields, you know, with all these great grades you all have and everything. Have you seen this positive attitude in all the other areas that you've seen at Lexington Catholic?
Yeah, I think one of the things that lead to success on the field, like hard work, dedication, are some of the same qualities and attributes that lead to success in the classroom. So I think not only the 4 of us, but also so many of the other girls on our team and the other sports teams at Catholic all have those too.
Right.
Cassie, with the 3.8 GPA, you excel in many things. What do you think was the cause of the team's turnaround from a losing season record to state finals?
Well, first, I don't really think that our record determined how we were as a team. We played a lot of really good teams to start out with, and I think that helped us to grow and learn from how we played, and we knew what we needed to work on. I think that throughout district play, when we played Tate's Creek, we kind of got that fire to win, and because that put us in the #1 seed for districts. So I thought that really helped us. So
sometimes it's just that one game, isn't it, that kind of propels you mentally. You beat it to, hey, they were really good, but I think we're ready to go now. It clicks in for you. Let's do the first half here, Austin and Casey. Have you picked a college yet? Have you decided what you might want to major in college?
I have not decided where I want to go yet. I've narrowed it down to about 3 schools. I'm looking at Vanderbilt, UNC, and Georgia right now, but it's going to take me a while to pick, I think. But I want to go into medicine after.
Gotcha.
No, I've currently not made my college decision. I've spoken to some soccer coaches and I've just finished up my applications. So I've been accepted to a few places and I'm waiting to hear back from a few more. But I'm hoping when I get all my information back and kind of have all my options laid out in front of me that I'll be able to pick a school that best suits me.
I'm sure you'll pick a great one.
So Caroline and Cassie, what about you all? Have you picked a college?
I am also currently undecided. It kind of depends on the day if you ask me where I want to go. But I think I want to major in chemical engineering and then from there maybe go into medicine or something like that.
Chemical engineering, you'll actually probably get a job.
Yeah, I'm also undecided as well. I'm looking, like with Casey, at a few soccer schools. And I sent in all my applications, so I'm waiting to hear back from a few other ones.
Well, you're outstanding young ladies, and thank you for joining us on the show. Crown Trophy, we've presented probably over 1,000 of these plaques. Each one of you, all 4 will receive a beautiful plaque from Crown Trophy. Take that over there. They'll personalize it for all of you. And 4.0, that's just too high a GPA. Think about it, Elizabeth. Congratulations, and good luck in whatever college you decide.
Thank you so much.
Those are our scholar athletes from Lexington Catholic Girls Soccer, and now we're going to go to the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week as we head down 27 to see Don Gabbard at Sutherland Chevrolet.
It's time now for our Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. Lafayette's Walker Wood hits the screen pass to Tiandre Newcomb, and he's got some blockers. Look at Newcomb. A stiff arm in there as well. Newcomb gives Lafayette a 2-touchdown lead over Tate's Creek, and Lafayette goes on to win big. They will host Simon Kenton next week. That is your Sutherland Chevrolet drive of the week.
Welcome back into our UK Sports Medicine segment. They've been with us since we started the Scholastic Ball Report. Jansen Merriman's with us, and my interns, Joe and, of course, Brantley. Take it over, guys.
So tell me, when should somebody use ice for an injury?
So injuries such as acute injuries that occur all of a sudden, ankle sprains, shoulder separations, anything that can cause swelling, that kind of warrants the use of ice. You know, anytime that someone that goes down with an injury in a game, first thing you want to do when they come out, throw some ice on there.
Helps that swelling, doesn't it?
Yeah. Takes care of the swelling, gets some of the pain out of there for them.
And how long should someone ice an injury typically?
Typically, when I tell my athletes when they're injured, it's about 15 minutes. Usually does pretty well getting that swelling down, taking away the pain for them.
Right.
And can you tell me, what does heat do for an injury?
As far as heat, it acts as a muscle relaxer. So a lot of the times, people with chronic injuries, lower back strains, hamstring strains, stuff that's going to linger around for a while, you want to use heat to kind of soothe that pain.
There used to be different philosophies on that as far as ice and heat, and now it's back to the ice principle more so, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of research going on now that says that ice is bad for healing in the healing process, but as far as injuries go, ice is the number one.
Gets that swelling down. Yeah.
Is there ever a time you should not use heat for like a specific injury?
With acute injuries, so those injuries that happen suddenly, you should never put heat on those kind of injuries. It actually will increase the swelling, and it'll prolong the healing phase.
Good stuff, Jansen. We'll put up the website, the phone number for UK Sports Medicine. There's the phone number. We got the walk-in clinic every Monday through Friday at 7 to 8 there at the brand spanking new beautiful facility there at the Turfland Mall. UK Sports Medicine, they'll keep you in the game. We'll go into these final highlights. It's the second week of high school football playoff action, brought to you by PrepSpin.com, the best digital network in the state of Kentucky. PrepSpin.
And Tates Creek and Lafayette always playing for the bragging rights in the Roy Walton Bowl during the regular season. Tonight, these two Lexington rivals would play for a spot in the aforementioned region championship round. Lafayette won 50-28 a couple of weeks ago, first quarter. UK commit Walker Wood calling his own number, gets some blocks downfield, and number 9 will go in for 6-7-0 Generals with the kiss. Yes! Still in the first, Wood with the screen pass to Tiandre Newcomb. And he's got blockers. He's going to throw a stiff arm right before he gets to the goal line. Lafayette with a 2-touchdown lead. There's the stiff arm, and it was all Generals. 49-13. Lexington Catholic meeting Bardstown. Hello. The Knights have been in the region final every year since 2005. Had to win tonight to keep that streak going. Second quarter, the Tigers, Santrell Farmer off the play action to Trajan Walls. Catholics lead down 21-7, but the Knights come right back. Austin Pedrouche finds a seam, dangerously switches the ball, but holds on. 28-7 Catholic. Ladies and gentlemen, Lexington Catholic is the real deal. Keith Brinkman going to fight to get into the end zone. The Catholics on a roll big time. They were at 40-7 at the half, and it's all Knights, 53-14.
And, of course, we thank our great guests in William Warfield, West Jessamine. Man, those young ladies, what a great job. I mean, the gauntlet they had to run through to win. I mean, beating teams like Boyle and all the great teams they had to go through. That was just, what an accomplishment.
That was historic.
Yes.
Just like the Cubs season this year.
Yes.
108 years since the Cubs won it.
Yep.
West Jessamine, 108 goals on the season.
And, William is the founder of PrepSpin. I've been fortunate to be his play-by-play guy the last few years, and I love it. And football, basketball, baseball. And we're really in heavy to the football playoffs right now. I know you got a big event coming up in Florida.
I do. I'm going down to Fort Myers. I got the Gulf Coast Classic going on. We're going to put 24 games on ESPN. So
looking forward to that. And also, guys, great job, Elizabeth. Great having you on the show.
Good to be here.
As always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see and those you don't see.
Keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Farmers Bank and Capital Trust, Kentucky Utilities, Panel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.